Hey guys, welcome back. Pill is here and she's here with me. We're going to speech, so I'm going to show you guys again what we do at speech and things like that. So we're just waiting right now for her to get here, and I'm looking amazing with my hair.
Bozo.
And yes, we will be here showing you what we're doing today. Bye.
When you see that a piece of paper has been divided into two sections, then the way you're going to identify this one would be upper. Mm-hmm. The way you'd identify this, lower. Very good. Now if I drew another line, now we have upper.
Left, upper, right.
Yes. And because I know that you get this, if I divided it into 6 boxes, we now have what you said before, upper left. This one doesn't change, upper right. And center, or I would say middle. You can say center though, that's not a bad word. And then lower left, lower middle, lower right. So we did this kind of before. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the purpose of this activity is to see, can I talk at a regular fast rate if it's just one command, or is she going to need for me to slow it down a little, which isn't illegal. Mm-hmm. Because the most important thing is that you understand it. All right, let's try this. Put the red button in the lower middle box. Good. That was right.
Was it? Okay, I was like, ooh.
Put the yellow button in the lower left box. Put the blue button, some people call it purple, in the upper middle box.
Oh crap, I think it's this.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
They're kind of similar. Good. Put one of the orange buttons on top of the yellow button in the lower left box.
No.
All right. So what do you do?
Say that again, slower.
So you would say, Cindy, slow it down. Okay. And that's what you'd say to family and friends. So look me in the eye and say, Cindy, give that to me again slower.
Sydney.
That's okay. People do call me Sydney.
Cindy.
Sin.
Cindy. Cindy. Can you please play that a little bit slower?
Yep. I want you to take an orange button and place it.
Let me get orange first. Okay.
And place it on top of the yellow button that's in the lower left box.
Sydney, will you say it even slower?
Very good. So what are we cueing into? Just what's the rate that helps her get it?
Right.
Could you take that orange button and put it on top of the yellow button that's already in? There you go. So that's the speaking rate that she needs. That was a complex command.
Right.
Very good. So what you're learning is the harder the instructions get, the more it's going to be your responsibility to say, whoa, Mom, say that again slower. This word before. Mm-hmm. And then there's a place you have to go. Wait and skip this and do this one first.
Okay.
So let's have you listen to this command. Courtney, before you go to the grocery store, go to the mall. So remember, this one you're putting on hold. Because it's got the word before. So don't go here first. Go down to the second place and do that first.
So then is that saying go to the mall first, and then you're going to go to the grocery store? But
yes.
Right, but I get that, but I don't get it when it says before you go to the grocery store. Before you do that. You're going to go to the mall before you go to the grocery store?
Exactly. So they want you, a lot of people say it this way, and then they'll translate it the way you just did. Wait a minute, is this what I do first? Yes. Even though it's at the end of the sentence, This is where you're going first.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because we started with the word before. This is a critical word to remember.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I know. Before you go to the library, go pick up some bread at the bakery.
So we're going to get bread first, and then you're going to the
Yes.
library.
See, you're...
Category is a game played with a ball, and an example is basketball. The category is a weapon, and an example is a knife. The category is an insect,
Mm-hmm.
and an example is a fly. The category is something cooked on the grill, and an example is kebab. Shish kebab.
Very good. Wow. You went to a fancy place.
Okay. The category is an ice cream topping, and an example is sprinkles.
Knew you were going to say that.
Those words are going to help you remember what I told you.
So I can write them down.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you to. And then you're going to turn and teach it.
Okay.
So I call it Pete and repeat, because I'll say it, you turn to anybody at home who will listen, or your own smartphone if nobody's around, and you're going to reteach it. All right, so you don't need to write until I tell you to. Just sit back and listen. The Titanic did not have enough lifeboats. So, 1,517 people drowned. Write the word Titanic. Yeah, we're not going to do a bullet. We're going to do this. In a minute we will, but right now you're going to draw a hyphen. And your next word to write is lifeboats. And then a hyphen. And now the number 1,517. 17. You got it. So those are the notes that relate to this information. Put your pen down. Pick up your clipboard. And teach us based on what you remember and what your notes are helping you remember. Talk slow. That's why we practiced this. Think before you speak. Don't open your mouth until you know what you want to say.
Once upon a time. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, don't be too melodramatic. Remember, it's a quick fact.
Titanic happened a very long time ago. They did not have enough lifeboats,
Good,
and
slow down.
1,517 people drowned.
She got it.
That was fast.
She got it. Dolphins breathe air through a blowhole at the top of their head. And they can take one breath and then stay underwater for 15 minutes.
Jeez.
Here's what I want you to write. Dolphins.
I don't think I'm spelling this right.
I'll correct it if you don't. It's correct. Hyphen. Blowhole. It's one word. Good. Hyphen. 15 And the abbreviation for minute is MIN. All right, pen cap on. Now, take a moment to look at your note. Make sure it makes sense. When you're ready, look at us, speak slowly, and teach us what you learned.
Okay. Dolphins are very amazing animals. The thing about them is that's cool is that they have a blowhole that lets them be able to breathe so that they can go under the water where they can not breathe underwater, but they can hold their breath for 15 minutes.
She did it. That was good.
They don't have sweat glands, or
They
they
don't.
do? They don't. Okay.
Think about it. If they had sweat glands, they wouldn't need to go in mud.
Right. Okay. Pigs are big animals, and they do not have any sweat glands. So, to cool them down, he has to go, or she needs to go into cool mud.
Yes.
Mud.
Yes, that's
a
it.
struggle.
Again.
Gettysburg's
There's an S there. Gettysburg. Yes.
Address.
Say it slower.
Gettysburg's address.
There you go.
That's hard.
So watch how slowly I say it. Gettysburg. Gettysburg.
Gettysburg.
Good.
Okay. Okay. In 1863, during the Civil War, Lincoln was taking.
Giving?
Let me start again. In 1863, during the Civil War, Lincoln was doing a speech all about the Gettysburg Express. Gettysburg.
The Polar Express. Lincoln boarded the Polar Express and went to the North Pole.
That'd be awesome.
So be careful when you're switching facts. You might miss the point. This is the name of this speech.
Oh.
It's called the Gettysburg Address. It's famous, world famous.
Mm-hmm.
So I think since this is the most important thing, this is the word you start with, then you get it out of the way.
Okay.
The Gettysburg Address was a
Speech
given by
Lincoln
in
1863
during the Civil War. Yeah.
Okay.
You want to try it again?
Okay. Gettysburg Address was a speech for Lincoln in 1863 during the Civil War.
Good. Good.
We are coming back from speech. I'm stuck.
Sorry.
We are coming back to speech. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. Let me know down below if you guys would want to see speech every time when I'm going to speech. But yeah, we had a great time. See you later.
Bye. Hope you
Bye.
learned a lot.
Yeah.